Hello, dear Aries. This is your horoscope for January 2024. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit late. I still wanted to tell you that January is amazing, stellar month. It's a beautiful month filled with all positive energy from the planets. They are all going direct, meaning not hindering our progress, our success, and they are moving all forward. Okay, let's begin with January 4th. Mars, the action planet, our planet of motivation, planet of our engine, our drive, on 4th January moved into your 10th house. So 10th house is your house of career, your house of social status, job, and Mars coming to your 10th house is fueling your career. You might have getting job offers since 4th January. You have that motivation to, let's say, to apply, to look for more prosperous, more, let's say, better place for yourself. Maybe you've got that energy, you've got that drive to change something in your career area, and or you started proactively promoting yourself, let's say, at your company, at your work. This house is also about prizes. Maybe you've been, let's say, you got a nomination, or there is a prospect that you will get that prize, let's say, or you yourself have that motivation to get whatever you want in this area of your life. And Mars will help you. This 10th house throughout whole month will be very important for you, my dear Aries. You will understand what I'm talking about after a little bit later when I'll tell you what's going on this month. So next, on January 11th, there is a new moon in your same 10th house at 20 degrees, my dear Aries. It's a superb new moon. It's amazing new moon because this new moon is in your 10th house. And as I said, 10th house is all about your career, all about your social status. Social status changes when we get married, when we have a baby, we are becoming parents, we are not single anymore, we are married now. Maybe these kind of events, might be happening, or you might be proposed, let's say, or you will propose. And this new moon is new beginnings. Something will start in your life, in this area of your life, in your career area, social status area. And 10th house is also father's life. If these topics are not about you, then it might be that your father's life, undergoing some quite profound changes that will affect you as well. Maybe he's getting married or he's gonna have a baby, and he will tell you this news around this new moon plus 5 days, let's say, because new moon influence is actually for quite a long. So new moon will be supported by Uranus from your second house. Now this is very, very superposition. Second house is your house of money. So new moon supported by Uranus, it's the planet of surprise. So here it will be some news coming out, some beginnings, starting around this area of your life. It might be that you get a nomination, or you will get nominated, or you might get you might earn a degree, because that's an also status. Let's say if you are in a PhD studies, you might get that degree, or it's also about money that will come to you by a big surprise. You won't expect it, or some sort of a present, a very valuable present. Let's say someone might give you even a car, let's say, as a gift, or a house. It will be a big surprise for you. Second house is, a house of valuable, let's say, presents and purchases. Maybe very beautiful thing might be gifted to you. Okay. Next day, 12th of January, this is a stellar day. This is, a diamond day, when Mars, your ruler, that is in your 10th house, will make beautiful contact with Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter being in your second house of, it's a financial house, and Saturn, the planet of, taking responsibilities. It's a serious planet. This planet is in your 12th house. And Mars in your 10th house, your ruler, actually, Mars, this planet feels, itself in Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn, that is your 10th house, feels, it's exalted, means like it feels itself very good, natural. It can show all his power, all the, how to say, it can gift you exactly that edge, activation, and also it can shower you with power that you need, and with endurance in this sign. And Mars will make beautiful contact with Jupiter. Jupiter is the giver of gifts. This is our big angel of the universe. It's such a positive planet. It's the planet of happiness, and it's situated in your second house right now. That is a superb position, my dear Aries. That's more money. Jupiter, wherever is Jupiter in your chart, that area of your life is expanding. Whatever Jupiter touches, it makes it bigger, makes it more. So Jupiter here coming to your second house, financial house, your earned money house, making your let's say salary rise, making your income let's say more in a quantity. And the third planet involved in this beautiful connection is Saturn. Now, this planet is about responsibilities. It's about hard work. It's a bit of cold planet and a planet of restrictions as well. But it is situated right now in your 12th house. So here, from this connection on 12th of January, there could be some situations like someone from far, let's say, offer you a job with a good salary. It might happen, or you might get that kind of a job offer, or you might get a promotion, and someone older, or someone, let's say, wiser, who's much older than you, will help you. Let's say will be your little angel at work, maybe in your company, who will say a word about you, let's say, but you may not know about it. It will be some sort of like a secret Santa, let's say, helping you to get that promotion, to get that job title, to make your profile at work rise. Also, can be that the job being offered can be far, let's say on some sort of like isolated places like islands. Let's say you've been offered a job which is like far on an island, some sort. Or it could be also, all the isolated places are here. So it might be like a hospital, let's say, or it just also might indicate that it can be a secret job that you're going to do, that there will be involved some sort of responsibility that you should not, talk about it a lot and to everyone. So it might be a secret job, or you might keep it secret. So it will come, if you will get this job offer, just know one thing: it will be quite hard work, let's say, and quite involved with a lot of responsibilities, and quite heavy responsibilities, but the salary, of course, that it comes with it will be very high. So I'm very happy for you, Aries. I would suggest you go for it. Take the job. You have all that determination, you have all that endurance, being Mars, your ruler, in your 10th house, exalted place. You will overcome everything, and it will be, let's say, your best decision. Okay, let's move to Mercury. What is our Mercury doing next? Mercury was retrograde, during New Year's Eve. Retrograde means moving backwards. Of course, no planet moves backwards in reality on the sky. It's just effect of, retrograding, meaning it moves slower. So making everything a little bit delayed, a little bit postponed, let's say. So on 14th of January, Mercury will move to your 10th house again. This 10th house of yours, my dear Aries, will be packed this January. It's lit with all the energy, all the planets, and it seems like universe is telling you, that all the happenings will be exactly there. All your life will be spinning around your social status, your job, your career, nominations, prizes, earning degrees. So Mercury coming to your 10th house, joining all other, let's say, already Mars, Moon, and Mars and Moon is there. So joining these planets, and Mercury already turned direct on 2nd of January. So since 2nd of January, so just 2 days after the new year, it turned finally direct, meaning finally, gathering all the force and fueling your 10th house, meaning coming with news, because Mercury is the planet of communication. It's a little postman of the universe. It brings news, it's like this fairy who brings news, who brings letters to you. So expect some sort of around this time some news coming regarding, again, the area of your 10th house, about your job, about your career status. Also, it will be the time finally buying, let's say, technical appliances, electronic appliances, because when Mercury is retrograde, it is not advisable to do so, but Mercury went direct on 2nd of January. So now if you are thinking to buy a phone or a computer, this is your time. Let's move to 20th January when Sun, our light of the universe, moves into your 11th house. Now 11th house will be, light up with Sun. This is about your social circle, about communication, about large groups, and about your friendship. It's about future. 11th house is the global house. You might be, paying attention now to your friendships, paying a visit to them, or friends might contact you a lot. Your, events might be happening around this time. And on 21st of January, Pluto will follow the Sun and move into your 11th house. But Pluto is the planet of transformation, is the planet of change, and it's also a planet of big money. And Pluto moves into your 11th house for 20 years. It's not like Sun, spending a month and leaving, but Pluto will move into your 11th house for 20 years, and setting the stage for that 20 years coming, because this year in 2024 it will move back to your 10th house where it was on 2nd of September for 2 months, just 2 months. So you will be finishing up something during September and October, and in November it comes back full force. So until September, from 21st of January, you have you have a chance to see what kind of stage going to be setting up in front of you in your 11th house. And as I said, it's about friendships. It's about group of people, your social circle. It's your future house. Your dreams are here. It's a global house, and also it's a house of internet as well. So you might, if you have such a wish, you might become famous in the next 20 years. So if you work with Pluto, of course, and Pluto is like in the small, it's a size, in the size, it's a small planet, but influence is immense. It's just, it's, let's say, very heavy planet in terms of influence. And it's a big planet. It's about big money. It's about big groups of people. So coming to your 11th house, you might become famous on internet, because 11th house is the internet house. You might get a lot of followers if you have such a wish, or people start listening to you, what you have to say, what you might say, and maybe you will start teaching them something. You will share yourself with the world, and it's the house of harvesting the results, let's say, but the results that you deserve. And Pluto coming here, it's a great teacher, and it's the game for 20 years, as I said. So you might see where you will be heading to, in those 20 years, which goals, you want to achieve in the next 20 years. And especially the greatness, because Pluto is all about greatness. And with you, Aries, it's nevertheless, right? It's about greatness. So Pluto will fuel your 11th house with all sorts of big dreams, big goals. So get ready and work with it. On 23rd of January, our lovely planet Venus, planet of love, planet of beauty and money, joins all other planets in your 10th house again, my dear Aries, adding up energy to your 10th house, house of career, or your father's house, let's say, or it's a house of social status. You will be enjoying whatever prize you got a few days ago in January, or a career promotion. You will be enjoying it to the fullest, because Venus gives that self-satisfaction here, and maybe even you will get surprises, some gifts, some presents. On 25th of January, there is a full moon in your 5th house. Here, the full moon is about, finishing up something. It's about conclusions. So in your 5th house is about kids. 5th house is it's a love house. It's about love for yourself. It's about business. So here, my dear Aries, you might be, might be that your business will give you great results as a full moon. It will light up your 5th house, and if you a business owner, it might give you great returns. Or it might be that you have to close your business, and you will be closing your business as well. Maybe you will decide that you don't want to be anymore a business owner. You want to go somewhere else to work because you've got a job offer that pays you more, and that involves let's say more responsibilities and some sort of diversity. Then you might decide that, okay, then I will close my business because there's no time for me to lead it. or because at the full moon it will conjunct Pluto. Pluto is about authorities. So maybe you will be closing your business, shutting it down because of some authorities checks, annual checks, or those checks results will come out and you will have to close it, for example. There might be different scenarios, and those results will be from regulatory authorities like tax authorities or police departments, also under Pluto, or banks, let's say. Also, here might be a situation that a friend might give you some sort of pressure, and it seems that you will not be enjoying this situation at all. So, some friends might be a little bit frustrating for you around this full moon, 25th of January. 27th of January, another planet will go direct, full force, and it's Uranus. It's the planet of surprise. It's the planet of electricity. It's like electrifying planet. You never know when Uranus is involved. You never know what's going to happen in your life. On 27th of January, it will go direct in your second house, money house, my dear Aries. It has been retrograding, meaning moving slower, moving backwards since 28th of August. So almost for 5 months last year, like 2023, since last year. And now it will move direct, finally after a long retro, it will be giving you, fueling your second house, giving you chances, unexpected chances, but positive news, about money, or new ways of earning money. You will find some new paths to earn money or new sources. And if you've been, experiencing delays with salary rise or salary revision, or it's some sort of like got canceled, but now it's over, and it will move forward, and you might get more, let's say, salary. And another stellar day, I would like to tell you, it's 28th of January. Note this date because 28th of January, Jupiter, that is in your second house, it's a money house, planet of luck, planet of fortune, will form golden triangle with the Saturn in your 12th house. This planet is about discipline, about responsibility. And third planet is Venus, planet of love, planet of beauty and money, in your 10th house. Here it's very good to start any new, let's say, beginnings, like a business, sign papers. So this day is perfect, and whatever you will start, it will last long, because Saturn will make sure that it is based on a solid ground, because Saturn is the serious planet. And at the same time, at this day, Uranus will contact Mars and Mercury, both situated in your 10th house. So Uranus is in your second house, contacting Mars, action planet, and Mercury, communication planet, in your 10th house. It's your second and 10th house here. So expect great achievements here. You can, you really can start a business, I feel, this month, or, you might sign very important papers. You might get a prize, or you might get a nomination, or you might just know that your status is changing, like, getting a citizenship or getting married, or let's say becoming parents. And if you start anything new, as I see that you will, it will be for a long time and involve good financial returns. So this was your very sweet January, my Aries, and it will be amazingly great. So use this month to start everything that is on your mind, my innovative Aries, and I wish you the best January, and it will be that way. Okay, bye-bye.